I'm still hoping, fingers crossed, that we'll have a new dimension. I would love to have a new dimension in Minecraft.
What would you expect that to be?
I'm thinking that something is going to be in the sky.
Today we have PhoenixSC with us.
Hi, what's up?
If you don't know who Phoenix is, he is an awesome technical Minecraft content creator. Here's some of his content.
So I think I started something and I can't stop it. I'm just looking over my subreddit right now and everything is sus. When the stew is sus, I am sus. I am sus again. Sus boat, sus block, sus chorus fruit, sus water bottle. When the cauldron is sus amethyst shard, sus flint and steel. There is a totem among us. When the bundle is sus bucket, sus leather helmet, diamond looking a little sus, among gust. A in Mojang is sus. Okay, I think we're done here.
Tell me a bit about yourself, Phoenix.
I am a 26-year-old content creator on YouTube and Twitch. My name is Hamish. What I do in Minecraft is essentially I make things very weird. People call me the cursed guy. I just lived up to that name ever since.
So you own yourself as the cursed YouTube guy.
I own it now. I own that label and I'm proud of it.
How long have you been creating content for?
So I started 2014. So it's been nearly 7 years and I haven't really stopped ever since. Like I haven't really taken many breaks at all because I guess I'm just really enjoying it and I'm not really burning myself out. So I'm just pacing myself as I go.
What made you start creating Minecraft content?
I run a public Minecraft server and I had a decent sized player base that wanted me to explain how I made certain things with the command block. And so the best way for me to kind of explain how I did things was through a YouTube channel. I started posting how to make Pokemon appear in Minecraft. And people really liked it. So I continued that idea until it became an entirely new Pokemon game that you can play in Minecraft. So after that, I started making maps and concepts, all of that in vanilla Minecraft, and it just kind of evolved from there. And now it's just like, oh, I'll make these little things now that are kind of weird. It's an evolution of content, I guess. That's how it all started, and now that's where I am.
Have you ever collaborated with some of your fans who have been interested in your content?
I can say one person. You know who it is. Starts with an F and ends in Undy.
You collaborated with Fundy?
Fundy was a fan. Yeah. So a long time ago when I started the Pokemon stuff, many years ago, he actually like tweeted at me saying, I want to help. Because he's a modder, he knows this stuff. I'm pretty sure I didn't add him to the team. But then many years later, when he blew up, he reminded me like, oh, do you remember this tweet? And I was like, yeah, I remember it. He's like, yeah, that's me. So Fundy was a fan of the Pokemon project.
It's probably what kicked him off into doing more stuff like this.
I don't know. Maybe it did, but maybe it didn't. In the early days, he then started making similar content to me, and that's how we collaborated. He's not a fan, obviously, he's a friend, but he was a fan back in the day.
How do you view larger content creators compared to like smaller content creators?
I've done this for a very long time, where I don't feel any different now than I was 7 years ago when I was a smaller creator. So I know for a fact that larger content creators, Dream, PewDiePie, MrBeast, they are all ordinary human beings that put on a face for the camera. And I obviously don't speak for them, but if they have ever felt like they are more important than others, then I ask the question why, because they're not. But as creators, obviously I know that larger creators, everything's very free-flowing for them. They're all very professional people. So to view them highly is maybe not the right way to put it, but I do view them as professionals who know what they're doing, and I can go to them for advice. The smaller content creators, they should never feel afraid to reach out, and maybe you'll get lucky and be able to message them and you can get advice from them, which is always really cool. So there is a difference between larger creators and smaller creators, but the difference is just on a professional level. They are better people to talk to if you want advice because they've done this for so long, but they are never more important. That's how I would summarize it.
I really wanted to get your opinion on that because I knew you had some strong opinions.
Yeah, it's like last night I was streaming and Fundy showed up, and then all of my people who were watching were like, oh my god, is that Fundy? Oh my god, exclamation mark, question mark. And then I'm like, yeah, but he's just a dude. He's just a guy.
That's the kind of thing that I wanted to like show, because like some people get a bit obsessive.
It's understandable because it's like, oh, if I met Taylor Swift IRL, I would kind of feel a little giddy for a moment, but then like, okay, they're just people you want to speak to. They have a life, they have issues. They're not perfect people. They're just people who have found some success in life, and they have it a little easier than others, but that's all it is.
Tell me about your community. Are they different between platforms such as Reddit, Twitch, Discord, and YouTube?
I feel like roughly it's kind of the same. People on YouTube are generally more memey, if I could describe it that way. Because people who like to put comments, they like to be top comment. And to get top comment, you make jokes. So they become a little memey after a while. Reddit is probably the most fun because I can see what people are making, which is really cool to know. Twitch, I don't really know much. I'm still learning Twitch, and it's hard for me to gauge what Twitch is like because as I'm streaming, I'm focused on what I'm doing and I'm not really looking at chat, which is like scrolling down really quickly. I don't really know what it's like, but Twitch is very helpful. They give advice and they answer the questions you ask. That's the difference between Twitch and YouTube. Discord, I'm afraid to admit it, but I will. I don't use my Discord. I have a Discord and I don't chat in it, and people always ask me why. Why don't you use your Discord? Did you ask me about Twitter as well? Because I didn't know.
Yeah, Twitter's in there as well.
Yeah, Twitter is just... We all know Twitter.
What is the most interesting creation that you've made in Minecraft?
I would say the most interesting would be the fact that I cut up blocks into cakes. That would be my most interesting.
So you cut them up into different cakes?
Yeah, so I programmed blocks in Minecraft where you could, if you grab a knife, you can cut through it and it becomes a cake. Because there was a meme that was floating around the internet where everything is cake. So I thought it would be pretty cool to add that into the game of Minecraft where you cut things and it becomes cake. And the algorithm likes, for some reason, giant kitchen knives cutting through things, if you remember that trend.
Yes, I remember that trend. What's your current favorite feature in Minecraft?
Survival feature or creative mode feature?
How about both?
My favorite survival feature is the fact that you can freeze to death in the nether.
What?
I find it really funny how you can freeze to death in the nether.
Can you burn and freeze to death at the same time?
Yeah, so I've made a video about it. So watch this. I'm gonna stand inside, but I can burn myself too. This is absolutely broken. I'm inside lava and I'm freezing to death. Creative mode is just like, the entire command system is amazing, but I think one of my favorite additions is the fact that you can now sleep in a bed and skip the nighttime without needing everybody to sleep. That is a very cool addition.
Where do you see Minecraft content going in the future?
As far as I'm aware, there are like two different facets in Minecraft now. I see two things happening right now. One, we have the speedrunning, manhunt, challenges community, the UHC stuff. A lot of this can be streamed as well, which is amazing. The other part of it is stuff that I kind of do. The creative stuff, the news stuff, the snapshots, the testing. You can also associate that with maybe people like Xisumavoid, Mumbo Jumbo. We have two different groups and they kind of overlap sometimes. We don't really know what's going to happen in the future. So the way that we evolve as content creators will also depend on how Minecraft evolves. And I don't think Minecraft is going to die at all anytime soon. In fact, it is probably getting way more popular now. It really depends on the updates that Minecraft throws out. I'm still hoping, fingers crossed, that we'll have a new dimension. I would love to have a new dimension in Minecraft.
What would you expect that to be?
I'm thinking that something is going to be in the sky. Maybe not 1.19, 1.20 perhaps. 1.20 should be a big update because it's 20.
What are you most excited for in the future with your channel?
I'm in a very comfortable position with the way that my content works because I don't need to keep thinking about, oh, I need to think of this crazy Minecraft survival challenge. And I also need to make sure no one else is doing it. Because my content is so unique, I'm able to gauge what my viewers want and make what I want. A lot of my content also hinges upon what's added to the game. And anytime there's a new snapshot, I'm able to grab onto one of them and change it in a way that I want. I can kind of wait for something to be very trend-worthy in the gaming space and make that in Minecraft. So like Among Us being one of them. But I'm very excited with the way Minecraft is going to be updated in the future and how I can have my spin on it.
Use this last part to shout out whatever you want.
Oh, big shout out to Juzzy for hosting this. And if you really want to, you can check out my channel, but there's no need.